And we are live. Well, hey everyone. I'm back. It's been a while since I've seen you, and I think I'm live now. It looks like it. And so, yeah, I just wanted to get on and do one of these live videos to tell you a little bit about what we're doing this year. So we're doing the Appalachia StarSeed Reunion Summer Gathering again this year. We took a year off and made some adjustments, did some different things, and the stars have aligned, and so we are fortunate enough to be able to come together to offer this really cool and awesome gathering again this summer. So I wanted to tell you about it. But first, I just wanted to take a minute to tell you about our mission, about why we do these gatherings, because of course, to me, that's the most important part. And so I'm just going to read to you kind of our mission statement and then kind of tell you a little bit in more detail about why we do what we do. So the mission statement goes like this: to expand the dialogue, shift the paradigm, and forge a path to the new earth where the extraordinary is not only honored but celebrated. All right, bear with me here. I'm just going to check something. Okay. Yeah. And so, yeah, that's our mission. And so, how do we do this? This is done through, we think, the way we do this is through a couple things. First of all, through connection. So, everything happens through connection. And so, we want to create an experience where we can connect with each other, of course, but also with ourselves, with our inner selves. We think that's really important. And connecting with nature is a big piece of it. So each of our gatherings, nature has been a huge part of it. And of course, connecting with what I'm calling our metaphysical allies. And so that can mean a lot of things, to different things to different people, but however you define that, the metaphysical allies. And so the other way that we other part of our mission, I should say, is that we're aiming to co-create a comfortable environment where people can talk about things that maybe you wouldn't feel comfortable talking about in other crowds, or maybe not so mainstream type things, esoteric type things, metaphysical knowledge type things. So create a safe, comfortable environment with people that want to talk about these things, and create an environment where we can connect. Those are kind of the two main parts of our mission, I guess. And so our theme this year is celebrating cosmic awakening. And so, now more than ever, it seems like more and more people are realizing that, we're not alone in this universe. It's becoming more and more normal. And so we want to celebrate that, and what all that means, and explore what all that means. So our theme this year is celebrating cosmic awakening. And now, if you've been with us from the beginning, this is our fourth time doing this type gathering, then you know that each year we evolve into something different. And this year is just as unique and special as, maybe even more so, I think I say that every year, but than the others. And so I want to tell you a little bit more in terms of the details. First of all, I want to talk to you about the venue. So the venue this year is different. Each year it's been at a different, really unique and kind of off the beaten path type, very nature-esque place. And this year's even more so. So it's actually private property. It's a very big, pristine kind of farmland area that's kind of tucked into a valley of the Appalachian Mountains. And we've had some, of course, folks, part of our team visit there and talk about it. And apparently there's a lot of vortexes and gateways. And I'm just excited about all the different types of metaphysical magic that's potentially there for us. So as always, we have an energy management team that's working on co-creating a really positive and protected event and gathering, working with the land beings and the metaphysical allies. And we talk a little bit more about that on the website. And we do that through a process of atonement and intention, and that's a really important piece to us. So I always like to mention that that's kind of part of our mission too. I also just wanted to tell you that on-site is just camping only. So that's a little bit different about our venue this year. There's no accommodations other than just camping in the field there. And There's details about that on the website. Of course, there's plenty of vacation rental by owner houses, and I know a lot of people are just renting houses and coming for the day. So that's about the venue. And then I want to take a minute to talk about the speakers, because that's really important a piece. One of the most important pieces is the content, right? So of course we worked hard to kind of curate the best that we could get and attract to our small venue here. And we have a couple people coming in. First, we have Jessica Jones, the cryptid huntress. So she's returning. She's been to past events, and she's coming back this year as our keynote speaker. So she'll be talking in the opening night about celebrating cosmic awakening and what that means and what that looks like, and these kinds of things. We have Barry Littleton coming in from Wichita, Kansas, and he's a big he has a lot of knowledge. He has a big audience talking about his positive ET contact, but also a lot more. His knowledge is vast, and so he's going to be talking to us at our event this time about contact modalities. So super excited to hear what that means and his take on that and his experiences. We have James Rink from Super Soldier Talk, and also he'll be talking, I think, about secret space programs. And so we're excited to have him. He'll be join us for the first time, and he's coming from the Raleigh area. And then Dr. Gwendolyn McClure. She's a vocal sound healer, and we are flying her in from Arizona. She's been to our area a few times before. She's super popular, has great following, and I'm just so thrilled that she's going to be doing our opening and closing ceremony, and then offering one-on-one vocal sound healing sessions. And this is such a unique and special experience that if you have any interest in this type of healing offering, you most definitely will want to check her out. And she'll be doing one-on-one sessions on Friday and Saturday, so super excited for that. And we'll have a return of the channel panel that we did last year. Randy Janelle will be joining us again, and then Randy Botnick will be joining us for the first time, channeling their messages from our extraterrestrial friends. And this will be hosted by the humorous light worker Sammy Vanek. And if you haven't heard of Sammy yet, you will, because he's just a big, great personality, and he was a volunteer last year and is coming on board this year in a much bigger way. He's doing the channel panel, and he's also doing a workshop called Incarnation Elation, which I can only imagine, it's going to be awesome and fun playtime type of workshop. So other things that we'll be having that we will have going on will be, let's see, well, to me, singing and dancing together is always a huge important piece, because there's a lot of things that happen on the metaphysical, energetic level when we do this, and there's a lot of science behind that. So we'll have lots of opportunity to sing together, to dance together. The workshops I mentioned, Crystal Kern will be doing a potion making workshop, just making different herbal things from local things that you can gather. And she'll also be heading up our community kitchen, which she did an awesome job last year as a kind of volunteer second in charge. And this year she's heading up the whole thing, and I'm just super confident that it's going to be as awesome, as amazing as it was last year. We also are going to have night vision goggles for our sky watches, which is a first, and I'm so grateful and super excited for that. Thank you, Missy Hill, for that. And what else? Oh, Kyle Espenshade. So he's always been a part of our events from basically the beginning, and he's going to be coming back with his very popular ecstatic galactic dance and helping with the night watches. But he's also going to be doing a new offering called Jedi Training. And so he's going to be putting out a video soon to tell you more about that. So we're going to do a lot more of these videos. So I'm going to try and put one or two out weekly, and have the other organizers kind of talking about what their role is, and telling you more details about the event, the gathering, the reunion. And let's see, before I kind of wrap up this video, I wanted to really make sure to thank everyone that's been involved so far, because without this group of core collaborators, this would not be at all possible, of course. So they deserve so much recognition and just gratitude. And so I want to first introduce you to the co-producer. This year I have a co-producer, which is so much better. And so I want to introduce you to him quickly, Jay. say hey to the StarSeed Reunion audience and people. I don't have our video, so I don't know if you, yeah.
Hello, StarSeeds.
And so he's just been such a huge help with co-producing, and then core collaborators this year, Kyle, Nick, Bradley, Michael, Crystal, and Jennifer. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for stepping up and supporting. I'm gonna get emotional. Anyway, and then also huge thank you to Mindfully Well Center for Wellness, and Kendra, you may know her as Kiss a Wolf on Facebook, but she's just been such a huge support, and she's our sponsor this year. Mindfully Well Center for Wellness, they have the enhanced energy system, which is, I don't even know how to describe it. Again, she's going to do a video, so you'll see, and she's going to have some of her devices, I think, at the event, but it's just next level type healing, really. And let's see if there's anything else I wanted to tell you. Well, yeah, for tickets and details, Appalachia StarSeed Reunion.com. The full pass price for the full weekend pass is just $108. That's the early bird price, which ends July 7th. That's our best price ever. And so that's in large part to the huge generosity of all of our speakers, all of our volunteers, Jay, who's our venue this year. And so, yeah, just thank you to everybody who's pitching in. And 108 for the weekend, we think is a great price. Can't beat it. And I hope to see you there. And yeah, send any questions you have my way. I can't really see myself or the chat or anything like that. I don't really do live videos ever. And as you may know, here, I'll share one little more thing since I'm on a roll here. One interesting thing about our gatherings is that, like me, I'm a big introvert. This is not what I would do. I have, a regular full-time job. This is my hobby, I guess you could say. And there's a meme that kind of summarizes it for me really well. And it's something to the effect of, like, when the introverts come out, it's serious. And so, yeah, this is serious to us. We really see it as service to humanity. We really see, I'll tell you personally, my personal mission, liberating myself, and therefore all of us, because we're all one in fractals and all that, right? From the self-imposed invisible bonds of mental slavery. And so something like that, rewriting programs, pushing the paradigm, talking about things that maybe you can't really talk about in other crowds, and deleting all the stuff that doesn't fit the kind of heaven on earth 5D living type paradigm. So anyway, that's me. Thank you for watching, if anyone is. I don't even know. So yeah, I hope to see you guys out there, and peace. Hope I'm not still on.